Hello everybody, this is Jessica with Stamp a Blessing, where I stamp to cheer the brokenhearted and connect all of my friends to Jesus. Excited to be here with you this morning to create again, and I have another idea with the current paper pumpkin that we've been playing with, the Sweet Sunflowers. That's the August 2022. I think this may be the last idea I bring on a video at this point. Later on, I'll bring some more on my blog, but I wanted to share with you very simple way of simply decorating your beautiful box. It is perfect for a gift, perfect to be a blessing to someone. So hope that this inspires you to actually get it done, to use it, and not to just hoard it and put it in a corner. Okay, so let's go and create with paper pumpkin again. But I'm excited to show you how I'm planning on just decorating this. And a few months ago, I did something similar with another box that I already sent to a neighbor. And I am considering sending some sunshine with this one. So you'll see what I will do, but I'll show you what I have. I already made several cards with this kit. Where are they? I put them somewhere over the rainbow. Here they are. You've seen me make them. I have other videos already up on Facebook. This was the one inspired by my friend Kathy. And then we had the one inspired by my friend Sherry. Haha, love it. And then we had another that I just went above and beyond. And this one, remember that we did it with the fresh fruits? Yeah, I decided to just stamp it with the other one because I really like it. And then all the water started going crazy, but it doesn't matter. I think it still looks pretty. And then this one is a little simpler. You see, I just use cardstock and everything paper pumpkin, and I just stamped a fresh freesia and also the granny apple green, and then I used the same sentiments that came. So this is the one that we did before, but I decided just to do a simpler one in case somebody doesn't have that stamp set. So these videos are on my YouTube channel, Stamp a Blessing. I hope you can go see them over there. Today I have another idea. I plan to use this as a gift. So this is what you will need. I decided to actually go ahead and get a card base, and this is a granny apple green 8.5 by 5.5, folded in half at 4 1/4, and this will be going here. But I also decided to cut a piece, and I think it's this other one that is 4 1/4 by 5 1/4. So I believe it's the same size as a card, you see, but just one, and I'll show you what I'll do with that. For this particular project, I actually want to use one of my beautiful I call them stencils or laser cuts. I don't know how you call them, but they're beautiful. And I'm going to use one of them. Honestly, these are the ones that you sometimes don't even want to use because they're so pretty. You're like, how do I'm not going to use them. I'm going to keep them forever for myself. But you're supposed to use them. So what better way than actually use them to give a gift? So this box is going to become a gift for my neighbor. Why do I say for my neighbor, my dears? I say it because I want to encourage you to not just keep stuff for yourself, hoarding more things. No, that's not supposed to be the paper pumpkin goal. The goal is for you to give. The goal is for you to share the love of Christ, the love that he put in your heart, to just give it away. So this is so cool. I'm excited. Anyhow, you're going to need another sheet of Whisper White. This is a 4 by 5 1/4. This is going to go on the inside. You will need some scrap piece of paper because we're going to be stamping the flower on fresh freesia. So I brought some fresh freesia right here. I also have some of my little bees because they are awesome for decorating. So I'm going to leave them right there. I brought some of my ribbon, and this particular ribbon is I forgot the name of it. It's right here in one of the languages. Fine art ribbon. This is a gold fine art ribbon. It's a 3/8 inch. So you'll see me use a piece of that as well. And this is 10 inches. So I'm exactly using 10 inches of this, okay? Because we are going to be stamping with the beautiful flower that this came with, and I also will stamp with my granny apple green again. Okay, so I'm going to get this one. I love this color. I don't know if you have gotten it out lately, but it is such a cheerful, beautiful color. Now for this project, you are going to stamp the flower twice. So you will stamp it once, and you will have another one here. And again, this is a very easy project today, but I want to encourage you to use the box. And if you use the box, I want to see some of the pictures. So please visit my Stamp a Blessing Facebook group. Many of you are there right now. Those who will watch replay or on my YouTube channel will be able to join later, but I am asking you to go ahead and oh please, you have to share what you do with this box. The box is way too pretty. I know if you want to keep it maybe for organizing or something like that, totally understand. It's way too cute, so you want to really just keep it for something. I am trying to get rid of things as much as I can, and when they are beautiful, you don't want to just throw them away, right? You want to use them for something good. So you see me here. What is the deal? I'm gonna go ahead and cut all these flowers. There's only 2 flowers, but there's a lot of movement in this fussy cutting. But so I went ahead and I cut it before time because I knew that you're all at work and doing different things. So I went ahead and I cut it 2 other flowers. This is so cute. But I want to give you another tip. What I want to do with the top flower, actually I'm gonna do it with both, is I want you to take your scissors. I'm going to bring this a little bit closer. And I want you to make a few cuts in between the leaves, okay? Because we will give some dimension to this. So I am going like maybe every 3 petals, I'm going and cutting in between them. Do you see? Up to the circle right there. I am not going more than that. But I'm sort of following my own. You see, there's a good piece in here. And I love to make special things. This is pretty much a very special project. It is not one that I would be repeating all the time. So I'm going to take this piece right here with my bone folder. And I'm just going to bring them up, all those petals right there. So you see, you can do so much with this paper pumpkin. It's not difficult to cut, actually. If you just sit for a few minutes and cut them slowly, moving the scissors instead of the... moving the paper instead of the scissors. That's much better. Now I'm going to do the same with this one. Okay, I'm just going to make some natural cuts wherever you feel like they should go. Okay, fussy cutting is not my friend, said Jennifer. Okay, then give them to a friend. You stamp them and you say, come on, do this for me. Just do a couple of cuts here and there. Honestly, it is so nice. If you don't want to do that, that's okay. I understand. There's other ideas. But this is a fun way. I'm not afraid of fussy cutting because I really like simple. Sometimes I love using my die cutter. And other times I'm like, no, I'm just going to make one of this. If you're just making one, it makes sense to just fussy cut. So that's kind of like how I decide if I want to buy the dies of a particular stamp set or not. And I don't have dice for this one. I wish, right? We're all like, I wish we had some, but we don't. So in this case, what I will do is I will be bringing my dimensionals, okay? And I will add, let's see, I'm going to put like 3. You can put just 2. I don't need 3. There you go. I'll put 3 in there. This is such a cute card, or flower, I should say. We're not making a card, though you can. And this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to position it right in the center. And I'm going to bring all of my little petals up. So it creates more dimension. So remember the twist that we can do with a stamp set? Well, I'm doing it like this. It really makes for a bigger flower. Like that. Isn't that cute? I really like how it's turning out. I may not have put that exactly centered because I see it, but hey, I think it works. It works. It's okay. Okay, so I'm going to bring now my card base, okay? I am not entirely sure what I'm going to do with this, so I'm going to put it on the side. I have to stamp on that. But I know that I want this beautiful, how do you call those? How in the world I forgot how to call those? I'm going to look in my box because they are... my gold foil honeycomb sheets. That's how they call them. Gold foil honeycomb sheets. And these were free with this kit. We were not expecting such a beauty, but we are so excited that we did. So I'm going to make a point of adding this to my Granny Apple Green. Now there's different ways we can add this to it. I think it's paper at the bottom, so I may be able to just put a little bit of glue if you are a lover of glue. Otherwise you can use you can also use some glue dots if that calls your attention better. I'm just gonna put a little bit around here, and then I'm going to smudge it with my finger so that there's nothing like, you know, squeezing around it. So I'm just gonna do that right there. I'm gonna do this. Yes, you can get your fingers a little messy, no problem. And then if you have jeans like I do, you clean on your jeans. Don't tell my kids I said that, okay? That's just between you and I. What happens in the Facebook Live stays here. So I just put a little bit on each of the sides. And you see there's no oozing. That looks so pretty, just like that. I just love it with that color. Don't you think it's gorgeous? I love it with that color. It says, Tisha, don't I understand. I am horrible. Wish I was that good at fuzzy cutting. You're terrible. You can do it, just a matter of practice, but it's okay. It doesn't have, the good thing is it doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. So I have this flower, and this flower is going to go here. But then I decided that I wanted to have on my box something else. I wanted to pop. So this is going to be sort of like a card on top of my thingy, of my boxy. But then this white, I think, brings a pop, because when you put the card just like that, it doesn't pop. So I decided to add just a little bit of something right there. It's not a big deal. It's just a little something, okay? Now, since I'm here with you and this looks so cute like that, maybe, look, I'm kind of getting creative here with you. Just maybe, because I'm right here with you and I know this is going to look like this, maybe I could bring this, and maybe, I'm not sure I should do this, but maybe, yeah, I will do it because it's fun. This is the idea, that we have a little fun while we create, and this is my break of the day. I've been running like a crazy chicken. It's a Monday, and it's Labor Day here in the United States. Many people are at home right now, celebrating this holiday, and though it's Labor Day, people actually rest. Isn't that a good thing? Yeah, it is. Many people are resting. I am blessed to be resting. This is what I'm doing. So I just got my fresh freesia, and I'm going to ink this, and I'm thinking that it would be really nice to kind of put a flower right here, and maybe just because I'll grab, let me see, I'll grab just a piece of this. Haha. This is just a scrap paper, and I'll kind of go right here, and then I'll go right here. Okay, so let's see if I like it. If I don't like it, I turn it around. That's just as easy as it goes, okay? There's nothing glued yet, but if I do this and then I do this, oh, that looks cute. Jessica's getting happy. Okay, so I like this. And then I have that little purplish color, I think is Blackberry Bliss, coming out. That makes it so neat. So neat. I'm loving it. So this flower is going to go right there, okay? And then remember those 10 inches? Let me hold this down here. Remember the 10 inches of the gold ribbon? Love this ribbon. Any gold ribbon would work. Okay, I'm going to be adding that right here. Now that looks a little frayed. If you like the frayed, it's fine with me. I don't like it, so I'm going to cut it. Because everybody has their own style. I really like clean, and I'm not I don't know. I guess I'm not very vintagey. Okay, let me see if I'm actually doing this correctly. Yeah, I think I like it more inside than outside. So this is where I'm going to put my flower. That is going to go my ribbon. So I'm going to grab some Scotch tape. Hey, nothing to be afraid of. I'm going to grab some Scotch tape, and I'm going to put my thing right there, okay, with a little bit of Scotch tape. Right there in the center. Nothing too crazy. I know my flower is going to go here. Now, I wanted something that would kind of boom, like impact the front of this card. So this is what I did. I went ahead and found this beautiful stamp set that I had. Thank you for joining me. It is a blessing. Okay, so I'm introducing you to Sending Smiles. I've done some projects with this before. I'll show you some samples in a little bit, but it's one in the big catalog. And I thought that if we're going to send this beautiful box, just has to go like boom, you know, like it's gorgeous. You have to totally give it with something that goes nice. So I pulled this out and I did this. I found the dies. I have the big sending, and I cut a white sending. This is the background. And then I cut the little strip that says sending, which would be this one, in soft suede. same color that came with our box or the ink spot. And then I cut this label that also comes with the Sending Smiles bundle in crushed curry. Okay, so those were the 3 things that I did. And I have, I don't know if I have it somewhere around here. Okay, ladies, I don't know. I think I did this one. Look. So I'm going to use those 2, okay? I'm going to use them all. Yay! Because I want to show you how I did it. Now, I just put this with some glue dots in there and I'm breaking it. Oh, how awesome that can be. Okay. We are good. We're creating live. So what I did with this is you can totally add it with some tape or like glue dots. I love my tumble glue. You all know me. I will grab it and use it for whatever. So in this case, you can do it like this, or you can go with glue dots as well. I'm just adding teeny tiny bits because the cool thing about this glue is as soon as it sticks, it stays there. And I love that. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and put this right in place. So easy to do. And I love it. And it will go like that. And this one, we're going to be sending some sunshine. Okay, so let me put it in the right position. The good thing about the glue too is like it allows you to move it a little bit. Like it's not moving now, right? There you go. I moved it. And that it does come with the dot. I just lost the dot. So you put a gem. Okay, and then we have this one in here that we can certainly stamp. And I have the stamp somewhere over the rainbow right here. And this one is the one that says sending sunshine to brighten your day. So you can connect this with other stamp sets, and I wanted to make something cute with this box for the top of it. I hope this is inking well. I really don't know. Let's see. I'm gonna put sunshine to brighten your day right there. Get it out. Look how cute that is. And what I particularly did with this one is that and I'll show you in a second, is that I went like this. I actually put right here. You see how not putting glue sometimes actually helps. It's a good idea. So I put the S behind it and I put the N on top like this. And that's how it's going to go on my project. Okay. So I already have it glued. So I'm going to bring it because this is going to go right here. So let me bring the other one that is already glued. And what I did is that I just used a glue dot behind it. So I put a glue dot right here and a glue dot right here. And that's how it ends up looking. Doesn't that look so cute? Sending sunshine to brighten your day. So this is going to go right here. So we have to just add a little bit of glue to this one and put sending sunshine to brighten your day right there. Isn't that good? I love it. Okay, so let me get some glue. Again, I'm not afraid of glue, but in this case, I may need another glue. Yeah. Coolest thing about this card is that it opens right there. Okay, so I'm not entirely done with this, not entirely done, because I have this part right here, remember, that we can still stamp on. And I think I stamped the last time on Fresh Urrutia, so I'm gonna do the same. I'm going to stamp on Fresh Urrutia. Now I'm gonna do something kind of interesting right now. I want you to look at this flower, and I want you to look at yours when you are home, and I want you to find kind of like the quirky different petal that is nowhere to be found. And in this case is this one right here. Do you see that petal right there? It's kind of different. So I'm going to be stamping that in that color. Then I'm going to dry it, and then I'm going to stamp on a different color. Okay, so just not dry it, I'm going to clean it. So that's my quirky one right here. I'm going to stamp this, and I'm going to put it on this side. Okay, and right now I'm just going to get my Simply Chamois, which I love. I'm going to leave it as it is. I look at my wonderful one that I love. There's one petal in there that is a little bit different, okay? So don't be afraid. I'm gonna open my Granny Apple Green, close this one so it doesn't get dry on me, and I'm gonna go find that one all over again. And it's right here. Do you see it? Right there. So now I'm going to stamp. And this is the cool thing about photopolymer is that you can see through. So I see my very special one in there, and I'm going to find it. And I'm going to try to find my center and stamp right on top. Now, it may not be exactly the same. That's okay. Actually, if it's the same, it's not what I was looking for. I would love for it to be a little bit off there so that it looks a little bit more dimensional. It has both colors together. Let me show you. Can you see it there? Isn't that nice? So you have both petals. They're very close together, but it's like you have them, I don't know. Maybe I just get excited about something that you don't. But I really like it. I really like this. And I want to give from what I have. So what do you have? You know, if you have this box or you have a different box that is a paper pumpkin one, this is, I think it's the second video, or maybe I have another one, I can't remember, where I decorate my boxes to give something inside. And this is one of them. So this is sending sunshine to brighten your day. I'm going to put the flower, and I don't know if I want to put anything else. Well, I have this. Hello. We could use this, right? These are wonderful. Yes, let's do it. Oh, and you know what I forgot? My bees. Ladies, you're not telling me. This is not right. You need to tell me. Come on. Come on. You have to tell me. Okay, so I'm going to get my green. And this was supposed to be a super short video. My goodness. Even my baby's crying upstairs saying, where's my mommy? I want my mommy. Come over, mommy. I'm almost done, baby. Almost done. So I'm going to stamp my little Granny Apple Green in there. And look how bright that looks. Did I grab the right color? My goodness. It looks so bright compared with the other one, but it's because I mixed it. Remember, I mixed it with the other color. So there, I made a little mess. Haha. But that looks really cute. I like it. Oh, I'm putting this in the wrong place. I really like this. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue in here because when I decide who I'm going to send this to, I'll just give it. But I like the combination of colors. So I'm going to put it right here in the center. This is a little bigger than I expected. I think I used the wrong one. Yes, I did use the wrong one. I don't want that. That's not fair. Okay, Jessica did a boo-boo. Don't worry about it. I can cut it, right? Can I cut it? Sure. Let's get it done. I'm not afraid. Hallelujah. I'm a little cuckoo. I already have glue in here. Yes, I know you're looking at me saying, no, you just filled your thing with glue. No, I didn't. It's just a teeny bit and it's not going to happen. No worries. It's okay. I can clean it later. But this is good. There. There you have it. Almost there. Pretty flower on the inside. I just cut 1/4 of each side and now I have a 4 by 5 1/4, and that is so nice. Now, if you want to add some of the little bees, you could certainly do that. I think this is a perfect time to do that. You can put a little bee right there. Okay, so I brought this. I don't know if you remember when I did a little bit of organization. I may put it on my blog this week. How I organize my ribbons now. I put all my ribbons in different types of, this is an elf snack mix. I think Kathy sent me this for Christmas. And I put all my ribbons that kind of look alike together. So there you have it. This one looks like it would be absolutely gorgeous to put around here or something. I don't know. It would look really nice to put some of this, but now I'm thinking, how do I close this thing? Because this is not going to work like that. My card doesn't want to close. Stay close. Come on, stay close. But this would be a nice addition, I think, to my box. Okay, ladies, I did not cut this before this video, so I don't really know if this goes together in here. I was just being creative. But look, if I want to close my box, I could do this if I wanted to, right? I could. That's a good idea. You could just put some ribbon around it or not. But it's kind of like a little addition right there. Now, your card is there when they go to open this. they just open the box. Voila! Now, the paper pumpkin kit is not going to be there. It's more going to be some cards and some goodies and something to brighten somebody's day. So I totally hope that you like this project. I enjoy this, and I'm not sure if that's going to be the one I'm going to use or not. I'm going to leave it out. I already did. Why did I take it off? I don't know. But I am enjoying this. I want to share the word of God with you. I always do at the end of my videos, and it is a blessing to have you all in here. Thank you for staying with me till the end. And yesterday, my husband actually preached at church, and it was so good. And he brought the word about abiding in Christ. And this is how he started. He started with Psalm 91, verse 1. And he shared this, and it blessed me so much. It was so cool to listen to him. And I'm going, I knew he was going to talk about this, but it's blessing me anyway. I love it. The way he brought it, it said, he who dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty. He who dwells. And he started explaining that word dwelling, that word abiding, how we are made to actually be in the presence of God and be 24/7 in the presence of God. And that honestly, that just put a fire inside of me, because I want to live in the spirit. And I've been asking, Lord, I want to be more in the spirit, less in my flesh. My goodness, I want to live led by your spirit. And then he read from John 15, verse 7. It says, this was Jesus, if you remain in me and my words remain in you, ask whatever you wish and it will be given to you. You know, there is so much fruitfulness, fruit in our lives when we remain, when we dwell, when we abide in Christ Jesus. So I want to encourage you today to meditate on that word abide, to meditate in the word on Psalm 91 or John 15, and to stay in the vine, Jesus. To stay there until he speaks. This morning I went into prayer, went to devotion with the kids really quick, and I was just there and I said, you know what, today we're gonna be off the clock. We're not gonna look at the clock. We're gonna stay here until we hear God. We're not gonna move from here until we hear God. And you have no idea how many questions the Lord answered me through the word, through a vision, through a word that my kids receive. I just have my journal full of words because it was so good, so smart. God is so amazing. And I want to tell you what, this is not just for me. This is for everybody that goes and asks and dwells. You were made to dwell in his presence. So I hope that you're encouraged to go start this week, not laboring, not doing so much, but actually resting in his presence, receiving his revelation, being blessed, and then go and bless others. Thank you so much for being here. I love you. I bless you in the name of Jesus. I appreciate you being here today. If you have not been on my YouTube channel, I invite you to go there. Give me a subscribe, a like, and just say hello. It is awesome. I see you next Monday on Facebook, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Thank you. Mwah.